What are the next steps? How can the future look like? At Farm Today, we are always looking at the different parts of the food system and see how can we improve and how can we add our part in order to help the entire global community. We already talked in a previous episode about the single origin herbs and spices, the tea and the coffee that we have, and this was a start where we looked at food products that are very hard to receive locally produced. And that's why it's so important that for these type of food products, we make a global sustainable impact. With the coffee, for example, that we know exactly from which coffee farmer are the beans produced, where do they come from, how much margins do the farmers get, but also for the spices, that we know exactly from which region those spices are coming from and that the farmer can make an adequate living of it. Now, as a big next step of what we're gonna do with Farm Today is we're gonna look into local superfoods. Currently, superfoods are very increasing in demand and we all want to have a more healthy lifestyle all across the globe, and superfoods are a great tool for that. However, the issue is that most of the superfoods currently are being farmed only in a few areas and then distributed across the whole globe. Now, we want to empower communities in order to go out and discover what kind of superfoods are in your local surroundings. What grows actually within your own country that has the same health benefits like goji berries or chia seeds, but that you can get locally without having to transport it all across the globe, without having to do any much CO2 emissions, and by really supporting your local community. So I challenge you now to actually next time when you go buy a superfood like a goji berry, chia seeds, or even cacao, raw cacao beans can also be a superfood. Look for an alternative in your own country that has the same health benefit that you can replace it with. Just for example, cacao beans can be replaced by carob, which is actually not very known, but it's grown here in Europe and it has the same health benefits as raw cacao beans. When you eat them here in Europe, they don't need to be transported all across the globe, and you can actually help to support a local farmer. Next, I challenge you, next time when you buy some dried herbs or spices, actually look for the region where they come from and see if you can actually find the farmer who has produced these herbs and spices for you. And as a last challenge, of course, in order to benefit all of us, I ask you to share this course with your networks and your friends.